Hi, welcome again to my channel. I am here by Cassius. I'm joined again by my co-host Krishna. I didn't introduce her last time, so I'm making a point to introduce her. Say hi.
Hi.
I just want to take the time to again thank you guys for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you can get up-to-date information on when I do post videos. So on to this initial review. So this is going to be the initial install review of my Enoya Peruvian straight in inches 220s and 118. So she's wearing an actual, she's doing a sew-in, a full sew-in at this point. We didn't do a unit. And the reason is when we bought the wig cap, this is the wig cap I chose, if you guys can see that. It was kind of a little bit too small for her head, and she doesn't have a big head, so it was kind of surprising because when I put it back, it just kind of kept slipping back. So with that, along with the frontal that I had bought from Enoya, which you guys, if you are interested in about that hearing about that frontal, you can always click back to my previous channels and my previous reviews, and you will see that it wasn't working out with that cap and just kept having like this gap. So with all that aside, we just kind of went to just go on with a full sew-in. Pretty much she has like this part left out and her edges, so it's a versatile sew. So if she wants, she can put it up in a ponytail, as you can see right here, no tracks showing. She can put up in a ponytail, so that's what we opted to do. You can tell that the hair is slightly darker than her. She has like a number 2 going into like a number 4, and this hair is pretty much almost jet black, which is, I don't mind. I kind of like dark hair, so it was a plus for me. But like I said, it wasn't our intentions to actually do a sew-in, so that's why you can see the difference between her hair. So when I took the hair out, as you can, if you guys do watch my unboxing, you'll see that I really liked the hair. It was soft. It had that beauty supply smell, which I'm kind of thinking that that beauty supply smell is some kind of silicone or some kind of product that they might put on the hair to make the hair actually feel soft. And I'll tell you why I feel like that is some kind of product. So when you guys see my initial review, you see that I liked it. It had a few flyaways, and it still does have a little bit flyaways in here, but you can't really notice it, but it had some flyaways. So when we took it apart, and there was no shedding at that point, so when we took it apart to wash it, that's when it kind of went downhill for me. Uh, so we're washing it, and I started washing the 18, and I put some clips and some video clips in here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. When I put it in the water and I used a conditioning neutralizing shampoo, as I always do with every single bundle that I get, I tend to use a shampoo that has some kind of sulfate and some kind of neutralizing product, some kind of clarification product, and I do encourage you ladies to do it as well. And again, this is why I'm saying this. So when I did put the shampoo and did decide to wash the hair, the water turned muddy brown. Muddy brown as if it was dirty or if it was had some kind of dye on it to get it this black. There was no grays in there. And I did talk to Leona when I was step by step as I was ordering the hair, because I was even though I was a bit skeptical of ordering from them again, I did kind of let you guys know that I would be willing to purchase from them again to see if it is a quality issue they have, or if I just got a bad batch. And I hate using that word bad bundles, because no hair should be given to you as a bad bundle. So like I was saying, it was fine. So I asked her for the darkest bundles that she had, and I asked her to not give me any hair with grays, and to have it be the best quality she has with hair that is pretty much full from the weft to tip. She did deliver on all those accounts, but I'm wondering if the hair was dyed to remove any grays that may have been in there, because when I did wash the hair, it had that muddy brown black color. All 3 bundles had it, and it took about 3 washes for the water to come somewhat clear. It wasn't 100% clear. It still had like a brownish tinge, but it took about 3 washes on each bundle before it became comfortable enough to where I said, okay, I'm gonna stop washing it. So while I was washing it, I got clumps of hair, like clumps, and it just kept in my 18 most of all, and it just kept coming out and coming out. No matter how much I kept pulling, hair just kept coming out. And hold on, let me get what some of the shedding. Let me show you. So here is the shedding that I got from the 18. As you guys can see, this is a lot, and it just kept coming out, and to the point where on one end of the weft was kind of completely bald. And this is the shedding that I got from one of the 20s. And I had another bundle, another shedding similar to this from the other 18, but to I decided to bleach that shedding that I got just to see if the hair was virgin, if it was bleachable. And it did bleach. It bleached into, I used a 40 volume developer and the BW bleach powder, and it did bleach in, and I left it on for 30 minutes, and it did bleach into like this beautiful honey blonde color. So it is human hair, but I don't know where it is. It probably got thrown away by mistake by one of my sisters. So I don't really have it to show you guys, but it did bleach, so it is human hair for that matter. But this is, can you imagine you're receiving your bundle and this is the shedding you get? So of course when I received, and it also had like red, pink, and like brown strings in it. So I didn't know if there was fillers in it. I was just kind of a bit skeptical. So of course, when I got all of this, I reached out to Leona, who is the representative for Enoya. I kind of let her know my issues, and she kind of gave me the explanation of she's never gotten that complaint before, and she will reach out to the factory and let me know. That was about 3 days ago, and I still haven't heard back from Leona. So I would just say customer service can only get you so far. Your product has to speak for itself. So we went ahead and with no other option, because we didn't really buy any other hair for reserve, and this was her birthday, well, our birthday weekend. So I had no choice but to install the hair. So we installed the hair, like I said, and that night she wore it, and it is soft, and I can run my fingers through it, as you can see. And I'm not getting, and I did seal the wefts, because I did tell you guys that I always do seal my wefts, because even though these are reviews, these are bundles that I'm purchasing with my own money. These aren't bundles that I'm receiving from companies to review. So I'm going to protect my investment, and I suggest you guys do the same. And I went ahead and I sealed every single weft, and from sealing the weft, I haven't got any shedding at all, no more shedding. And I did cut the 18. The 18-inch bundle was the only bundle I did cut. I cut it just to make the perimeter here, since it was a versatile sew-in, and I cut it again once I got up here, and I cut it another time. So I cut it about 2 times, and no shedding at all. I haven't received, or we haven't, I'm saying I as if I'm wearing the hair, she hasn't received any tangles whatsoever in the nape of her neck, which is, that infamous place that you get that bird's nest coming up. Nothing at all. So all in all, on the initial install, I would say I'm pretty pleased with it so far, minus the whole, debacle with the shedding and that muddy brown water. I'm pretty pleased for the price point, the quality for the price. I don't know if I mentioned the price to you, but for the 3 bundles, I paid the initial price was $104, I believe it was. And when I spoke to Leona before purchasing and let her know my issues with the previous bundles, or the bundle and the frontal, she went and she gave me an additional $10 off. Plus, they had a $2 off coupon from their company. So all in all, I got $12 off the price. So I paid what, 91, I believe it was, around that. So $91 for 3 bundles is not bad. So quality for price, I would say it was a good purchase, or a decent purchase. But I don't know. The coming weeks will tell me if this hair is gonna hold up to how it is right now. So as far as I can say, it's a go for me right now, and I'm gonna maintain my rating at about 3 stars, just because of the shedding and the the color situation with the water, and her not reaching back out to me anytime soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and just give it a 3 stars at this point, but I'm gonna come again with my final review in about 2 weeks or 2 weeks to a month time to see how this hair really holds up. And I'm gonna also curl it because this is the natural state of the hair. I haven't curled it, did nothing to it. It was just washed and put straight into her head, and it kind of fell into this straight pattern. So this is the natural state of the hair, and I will curl it just to see if it holds a curl, and you guys will see that as well. So, you have anything to add to it? Your experience, anything?
I love it. It's soft and pretty. I just don't like that it doesn't match my hair color, which was not even the intention. I understand, but I love how soft it is and that it doesn't tangle because that's a problem for me. So
And shed, yeah, it doesn't really shed. Well, since I said I seal the wefts anyway, so But again, thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for future updates.